Hello everyone, I am Ali. I welcome you all on Study 361 channel video series Scholarship Application Guidance. Today's video is about Hong Kong fully funded PhD fellowships for 2026 where all the international applicants can apply. So here is the outline of today's video. First we will talk about what is Hong Kong PhD fellowship and what is the duration and what are the programs offered. Then we will be talking about eligibility criteria and selection criteria, scholarship benefits, and then documents list required to apply for the scholarship and how to apply the main website where you can apply for that, and deadline and application fee for the different universities, and there will be final message. So let us start with what is Hong Kong PhD fellowship. So Hong Kong PhD fellowship is provided for all the international students, and it is one of the prestigious ones, and it is very well paid scholarship among other scholarships in the world. There are 8 public sector universities where you can apply for this fellowship, and the list is provided here. So when it usually starts with the beginning of the fall semester. So like right now, the fall semester will be starting soon in most of the universities, and you can start preparing your application for this scholarship. So the first thing here in that scholarship duration is that it is usually 3 to 4 years scholarship, but most of the universities first will give you the scholarship for 4 years and once 3 years. But once you are able to complete it, fine. If you are not able to complete this scholarship within 3 years duration, then on the recommendation of your professor, your scholarship will be extended to 4 years, and you can apply in all different type of programs in the specific universities. For that, you have to go to the university website, and there you will check what are the programs available. So most of the time, there are many programs available in basic sciences, engineering and technology, medicine, social sciences and business management in different universities, but you have to select your specific programs. So that's why you need to visit a specific university, and then you have to look for your relevant program, because all the programs will not be available in all the universities. So here is a website where you can go and check all the programs. Next, the eligibility criteria is university based. So I told you already there are 8 universities. So every university have a little maybe different university criteria, but most of the time the requirements are pretty much the same. Yes, there can be different kind of merit lists, or the higher the merit for different universities. If they have high ranking QS or THE rankings, then there are chances maybe their merit will be high. And if their program is very good, that department have a high ranking, then it is also possible that many people would love to go for PhD fellowship there, and there will be a very tough competition. So the important things required is that you are physically fit, and you have a valid passport, and there is no age limit. So there are people who applied after 40 even, and they got the scholarship based on their abilities. Then you must have usually 18 years degree in that relevant field. And if we talk about the English language proficiency, so for that you don't need to always have IELTS or TOEFL, though it can help your application very well. So if you have 6.5 plus IELTS score or TOEFL 80 plus on the internet based TOEFL, so that will be a great plus for your application. But if you have studied from any English medium university, there in that case you can just simply provide the proof of your English proficiency by showing the university a letter. Again, the criteria can be seen on this website, and the next is like the selection criteria. So when we talk about the selection criteria, it is very difficult usually to get this scholarship. It's not that simple. I will not say any good words to you, or I will not try to uh, fool you around, but I would say that if you have minimum 3.0 out of 4 CGPA, or minimum 70% marks, only then you should try. I will tell you, the thing is that Hong Kong uh, is having only few universities, and the competition is very hard. So what else you need will be that the best thing actually is that if you have 3.75 or above CGPA, or usually 85 or 90% marks, but if you have a little lower CGPA or little less marks, so what you can do is support your application with strong publication record, which can be 2 or 3 publications which you have published already before you are applying for the program, and those publications should be in high ranked journals or the top conferences, Q1 tier conferences or journals. And the best thing is that in at least one of the publication, you should be the first author of that paper in your specific area. Additionally, what can support your selection is that if you have a very strong industry experience, like you have worked for IBM, Microsoft, or Sony, Ericsson, Samsung, Apple, so any international or well reputed companies, if you have worked for, that will be a great plus for your application. Then you need to have excellent communication skills. Whenever they will be interviewing you, they will be judging that how you can communicate and how you can convey your ideas, and are you able to understand the questions properly and then answer them properly. So this is very important for the scholarship as well. And finally, they may also like to know that if you have any leadership abilities, have you done any type of community services when you were doing masters or bachelor, or you have uh, been a head of any group, a research group, or some sort of lab tutorials development group, or any academic groups, or any projects, or anything which can support your selection. Then let us talk about the scholarship benefits. So the best thing about this scholarship is there is no registration fee, no tuition fee, or nothing you have to pay. And there are excellent laboratory facilities. The stipend per month is around 35,000 USD, which is a very good amount to live there. Even you can live there with your family, and you can have a very reasonable life there during your fellowship duration. And they also provide you the traveling allowance of around 1,750 USD every year once, so that you can travel to your home country. And the scholarship doesn't cover totally the healthcare, but they provide you very special or very subsidized kind of healthcare, which is almost like a free one. Or you can take your own private health insurance as well if you want to do, but that is usually not required, because once you are there and you are living there and you have a student visa, so you will get very subsidized kind of healthcare. And then if we talk about the documents list, the document list is pretty much standard for most of the scholarship when you are applying in the world, in any part of the world. So you need a copy of the passport, which is valid one. Then you need a personal statement of 500 to 1000 word. And these documents, this personal statement should be very professional one, very specific to what you are. It should not be copy pasted one. Then you need copies of different level of your certificates and degrees. And in case you are applying to any international scholarship, I would recommend you to get them attested from the foreign office. That is preferred ways. Maybe they don't need it in the beginning, they only need it after you get the scholarship, but it will show your seriousness or purpose also, that you are very serious in applying your for the fellowships or scholarships. Then you need a hope certificate. If your degree is not completed yet, you can apply without that, but you need to provide your final degree or the completion certificate before you get registered into the scholarship. Then you need scholarship recommendation letters from full professors, one preferably from your master's PhD supervisor, and the other one you can get from any other labs or any other collaborators with them. If you have done some research work, they are the best people to give you this type of letters. Then you need a PhD proposal. Research proposal will be very specific and very important. It is very important that you write it on your topic which you are applying. So this should be considered that if you are applying to a specific professor lab, in Hong Kong University, you have to look at his area and what are the papers he is publishing, and you have to make a proposal specific to that. Even you can read his one or two papers in detail, and you can give the reference in your proposal as well. If you want to show actually that you are putting a lot of effort, then you can also try to have some acceptance letter from some faculty in those 8 university from Hong Kong to support your application there. That may make your case a little strong. So this scholarship you are applying is through the Hong Kong government. Sometime what you can do, you can also go to the university websites, and then you can see that professor profiles, and they have their own personal fundings also. And if your area matches with them, you can apply directly to them as well. And you can by sending a email to show your interest, and later on the CV and other documents if they ask you to provide. That is totally a different thing, but still for your application you can get at least some acceptance letter, and you can apply in 2 to 3 universities. Then you have to have some basic medical also be done for all the scholarship that is usually required. You need usually police clearance certificate as well, and you need to have a CV which is well made, and you can use Europass or any other CV making softwares to make some good CV. The letters you have to provide proficiency letters or the certificates, and additionally the industrial experience and academic letters you must apply provide. Then how to apply? So usually I told you it starts from September. It's already actually started now. So what you can do, you can go to this website provided here. There you will see the universities. You will go to the eligibility criteria tab of the universities, and then there you can see the specific eligibility criteria. I have already told you the requirements for different universities, general requirements, but you can check the specific ones on the university websites. So what you will do, first you will fill a application form on the government portal, and there you will be given a reference number. That reference number you will use to fill the application on the university portal. So you will apply at both places, the university portal and also on the government website. Then the deadline is 1 December. So before that, you must apply, and you should do both things before that, the government thing and also the university thing. Don't wait for the deadline. Usually, sometimes some universities prefer the candidates who apply first, and sometimes they treat them as first come first serve. So don't wait, don't waste any time, and just go for it. So if we talk about the application fee, university doesn't have usually any application fee, so you don't need to pay anything. But the government doesn't have any application fee. But for the universities, what you usually do is need to require to do is that you pay 300 USD dollar for most of the university. It's around 300 USD dollar, and that is a must. You have to pay it. Final messages that get up and prepare, show seriousness. Sometime if you see some sort of this type of video, or you see some scholarship advertisements over LinkedIn or SearchGate by the professors, and you just try to comment there, I'm interested, I want to do it, please get back to me, something like this. This is not going to work. What you need to do is you need to prepare properly all your application, and you need to follow the proper channel, and you have to apply it. If you like this video, subscribe, share, and like to help others. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section. And I will also try to make a video for you people in which I will show you how to apply online on the government website and also on the university website. And if you want to see any other videos relevant to this topic, or want to know about some other types of scholarship, just please let me know, and I will be happy to help you with that. See you in the next video. Bye bye.